This is example page 216, exercise 10A, question 2, online textbooks, but I've pretty much written it out anyway. So we've got f of x equals 3 plus x squared minus x cubed. Show that f of x equals 0 has a root alpha in the interval 1.8, 1.9. This is exactly what I was doing actually on the other board. So you just do f of 1.8. So that's just feeding 1.8 through f of x. And that gives you 0.408, which is bigger than 0. F of 1.9. There's nothing too complicated going on. That's negative 0.249. Less than 0. Just check, yep, f is continuous, but you definitely need to write down change of sign. I don't know what my check f of x continuous is all about, but it's a cubic, so it's continuous. Just be careful if you're like dividing by x or something like that. So change of sign implies there is a root alpha in 1.8, 1.9. It's actually in, I'm going to be really fussy now, because the root isn't actually going to be 1.8, or you'd have got 0 coming out here. So it's actually in that open interval. It's between 1.8 and 1.9. So that means 1.8 is less than x is less than 1.9. Verify alpha equals 1.864 to 3 decimal places by choosing a suitable interval. So to do this, you need to just think about what numbers would round to 1.864. So if alpha is 1.8635, then you would round it to 1.864. And if alpha is between there and 1.8645, but you don't actually want to include the 1.8645, because when you get to 1.8645, that's when you start rounding up to 1.865. So if you're between there and there, then alpha equals 1.8642 dp. So you just need to think about how you round your numbers. Go to one more decimal place than what you've got here. And then you do change of sign. So f of 1.8635, that comes out as 0.00138. You're going to expect these numbers to be quite small now, because you're getting quite close to the root. And that's bigger than 0. And then f of 1.8645 equals negative 0.00531. Obviously this is just calculator work. That's less than 0. So that change of sign, again, it's just writing in this bit here. That's telling you that 1.8635 is less than alpha, is less than 1.8645, and so alpha equals 1.864 to 3 decimal places. So I'm hoping that feels quite clear. If you wanted to show alpha equals 1.86 to 2 dp, then you'd think about what numbers round to 1.86. So you would look at using the interval 1.855 and 1.865. So you just take it to the next decimal place, think about what numbers round to 1.86. If you were looking to prove that alpha equals 1.9 to one decimal place, then you would be looking at the interval 1.85, 1.95, but you wouldn't include 1.95 because that's when you then round to 2. And you just plug in each end, show the roots between the two values, therefore in this case it would be 1.86 to 2 dp, in this case 1.9 to 1 dp. So I'm hoping that feels quite clear, but if not, just ping me a message and I'll go over it again with you.